In the workplace, it's not a popular. Sometimes you have to make what? Tough decisions. But a lot of people don't. What do? They call meetings. Do you know why? Because when you were young, you were told something. When you're as a child, and everything that you were told instantly as a child, everything is still in your head. Did you know that? You forget nothing. Nothing. It's in there. Now, I'm not talking about the time last week when you went downstairs and had no idea where you're there. That's a different problem. I'm talking about the stuff that was told to you, okay? It's all recorded in your head. Little tape recorder right back here. Tape recorder. Boop, boop, okay, right there. Okay? Now, if you're under the age of 30, well, you probably have a compact disc or an iPod in your head. A couple of people in the room working on 78s, but that's all right. I mean, really. And the younger people are thinking, what's a 78? It's like a big vinyl frisbee. Never mind. Followed by smaller ones with annoying plastic things you put in the middle. Remember 45? We won't even talk about 8-track because that was just bad technology. But you don't think you got stuff in your head? I'll guarantee you do, because if you ever go out for lunch with somebody you don't know, your mother will click on, what does she say? Get your elbows off the table, don't eat fast, and don't speak until you're spoken to. See, we got lessons that were burned into our brain. Some lessons we got have helped us to survive and live this long out there in that big wild world. What were some other messages you heard as a child that have allowed you to survive? Look both ways before you cross the street. Anybody ever hear that one? Both ways. And we've got really lazy. We only look one way. Anything coming? No? Stefan? Okay. I was in Australia not that long ago. You want to look both ways. Because if you walk up to the street, because they're on the other side of the road, anything coming? No. Step off, you're dead. Okay? So you got to look both ways. Okay? Lazy. Don't run with. Oh, good. Always wear clean underwear. Why? Because why? Altogether, you could be. And you don't think you're programmed. It's a very strong possibility that all your parents did not talk to each other. But you all knew that one. In fact, I've worked in 14 countries on 4 continents. I've worked in such diverse places as Saudi Arabia, the Philippines, Puerto Rico, Japan. I can throw that out anywhere in the world. Always wear clean underwear. And they all yell back, this is an international motherhood plot about clean underwear. Now think of the pressure. It has to be clean all the time. Well, let's refute that one real quickly. You're driving along in your car, you cross a railroad track, and your car stalls on the track, and there's a train coming. How clean will your underwear be? Not that clean. I worked in a hospital for 2 years, and I know darn well when they wheeled people into the emergency, nobody ever said, let's check their underwear. Nobody says that. But the mothers are telling you that. My point is, those messages are where? They're in your head. Now, you also got some ones that are holding you back. And you're still playing them. Here's a message I got as a child. Did any of you get this one? Are you sure you're telling the truth? Think hard. This means not only are you prone to lie, you don't think hard enough. Have you ever tried to think hard? Let's do it. Count of 3. Everybody think hard. 1, 2, 3, go. See, it can hurt if you think hard enough. Who's forgotten something in the last month? You said, I guess I'll have to think harder. So you did. Still wasn't there. It came out 3 days later in your car. You don't even need it now. They should have told you to think faster now. Here's another one I got. How could you be so stupid? Now, this is not regular stupid. This is so stupid. This means if there's a stupid contest, you have a really good chance of winning. So who's made a mistake in the last month at work? Come on, own up, all right? And what did you say to yourself? How could I be so stupid? Probably because you weren't thinking hard enough. That's why. But let's get back to my meeting thing. Remember, we said we have to challenge people, and people are reluctant to challenge people in the workplace. They call meetings. Because here's a message you all got as a child. If all your friends jumped off the cliff, finish it for me. What was it? Would you jump too? So now you're a manager or a leader in a business, and somebody says, we have to make a decision. And you think, I'll have to check with all my friends. So you call a meeting. Sooner or later, somebody's got to make a what? Not until they check with their friends. Meetings. And I hear it all the time from businesses. When I work with clients, we spend too much time in meetings. I then stop having them. See what happens? Well, we have to check with our friends. They don't say that, but that's the message.